Hi, good people. Now, today we want to do a second video on the Mbira repertoire. So last time I indicated a classification that there are four categories. The first one is what we call genuine or actual Mbira songs, and then we did a discussion on that and went through some 30 songs or so. And then there are traditional songs. So the second category are traditional songs that can be sung without the Mbira, but have been arranged onto the Mbira. So that's the second category. And then a third category are the songs that have been adapted from the Karimba, as well as storytelling songs. And these are largely two-phrase songs. And then the fourth category is an open one of new compositions as we get exposed to the music from the rest of the world, and the Mbira also is exported to the rest of the world. So that's the classification of Mbira songs, and then today I want to concentrate on the traditional songs that have been arranged onto the Mbira. Now, so the distinction is fine, but it is also clear. The Mbira, the genuine Mbira songs are driven by the instrument, by the Mbira, by the part that you play on the Mbira. So if you don't have a Mbira and you get a group of people to sing, even with ngomas and woshos, you can never claim that what you've performed is dangurangu, because dangurangu is pushed, is played, is driven by the Mbira part. You can even get some lyrics that are sung to dangurangu, but the song won't be dangurangu because there is no Mbira part. And then similarly, you can have any lyrics, and anyway, there's overlap between the lyrics that are sung to the Mbira, but you can never claim that what you've performed is nyamaropa pachipembere or chipembere chepasi if there is no Mbira part. So that is the preserve of the actual or genuine Mbira songs. Now, the second category are traditional songs that don't necessarily need the Mbira. So, for example, we can sing Chaminuka ndiMambo, get a drummer, get a hosho player, or even none, and we sing Chaminuka ndiMambo, yeah, ndiMambo, and then a group of people can sing and perform and enjoy Chaminuka ndiMambo. Similarly, we can get a song like Yave nyama ekugocha, yoerere, Yave nyama ekugocha, baya wabaya. So these traditional songs are driven by the lyrics. And then what has happened over the years is that they have been arranged onto Mbira, and Mbira adds a nice flavor to these traditional songs. And so one test that you could do is maybe attend a performance in a region that doesn't play Mbira. A region, you can take anything like Mberengwa or Shavani. If you go there are some traditional songs that are played and that are performed using the ngomas. But if you come to Mbira playing region, these songs are also played using the Mbira. In other words, they have been arranged onto the Mbira. So that's one point regarding the distinction. Now, there is a way to classify the songs, and I will attempt to group them into three categories. So there are songs that are sung, for the ancient guardians, for the ancient spirits, and then these are songs, and so we're going through the list of the traditional songs. So these are songs such as Gwenyambira. So Gwenyambira is one. It is a song to appeal to the ancient guardians. Whether you're appealing, for powers, for war, for guidance, for protection. So Gwenyambira is one. And then there are songs that mention the names of those ancient guardians. So a second song is Tovera Mdzimudzoka, and Tovera is one of the most ancient ancestors of the current day Shona people. So Tovera Mdzimudzoka is an important song. And then a third one is Vanava Pfumo Jena Vachauya Gwindingwiri Neshumba. And then a fourth one is Chaminuka ndiMambo. And then Mbuya Nehanda has been sung in several songs. And then we've got songs like Zinomwa Munasave Mondoro. So these are the big lion spirits, and then they drink in the big rivers, Save River and then the Zambezi River. There are songs such as Paspaita Rima Mondoro. There are songs such as Mutimkuru or Mutusina Zita. There are songs such as Ndoenda Zimbabwe or Zawia Mombe. So if you count in this category of the songs that are sung to the ancient guardians, you get some 10. You get some 10 songs. Also, Gwenyambira, Toera Mzimu Dzoka, Vana Vapfumo Jena, Chaminuka ndiMambo, Nehanda Mzimu Oye, Muti Mukuru, Mutusina Zita, Dzinomwa Munasave, Paspaita Rima Mondoro. Some 10 songs or so. The second category are songs that are sung for war, and they are songs that state or define the cause of the war. Ndiani wariyambutsa dindingwe mwana wemhandu, or zirume rinogara virimira vamwe tondobayana, ndiani wapisa musha, and this is the cause of the war. These three songs: who's bent down the home, the men who takes advantage for fathers. Today we are going to fight you, or who has let gone the bad men, the Indingwe. And then there are songs that are supposed to motivate the warriors as they go to war. Amsati mapaona panorwa mikono, tora uta hwangu ndoda kuenda, gotokoto rine hwema nasi muchariona, daidzai machinda anorwa hondo, varume uyaiti bayani. So all these are traditional songs as you get into war and you want to frighten the enemy, you want to motivate the warriors. And then there are songs that define the outcome of the war, and if you've won, yave nyama yekugocha baya wabaya, or if you've lost, nyamtambane mombe wabaiwa. So if you count these songs, you also get another 10 songs or so, songs that define the cause of the war, songs to motivate the warriors, and songs that speak to the outcome of that war. So that's the second category. And then a third category are songs that are sung for specific martial spirits. Now, so for the hunters, the big song is Imbwa Yangu Machena, Yaenda Yega Imbwa Yangu Machena. There are also other songs such as Musango Munei. There are songs for guidance while you are in the deep forests hunting, such as Kashiri Kamambo. And then agriculture has become a way of hunting, so Kusarima falls into that category. Now there are songs that are sung for the water spirits. Now the big one there is Chigwaya, Chinotamba Mziramacho Chigwaya. But there are also songs such as Dzivarenjuzu. There are songs such as, and they're not too common, but Kutora Huku, Kutenga Machira. These are songs that are sung for the water spirits. But there are also other songs, even for witchcraft. And an example of that is Gona Ramachingura. But if you count that group of songs, you also get about 10 songs. And so what I'm saying is that we can have a list, of the common songs, common traditional songs that have been arranged onto the Mbira, and then count some 30 songs or so. 10 songs that are sung for the ancient guardians, ancient spirits, 10 songs that are sung for war, and then another 10 songs that are sung for particular martial spirits, the hunting spirits, the water spirits, and other spirits. These songs are appropriate for performance in a Mbira ceremony. So in a Mbira ceremony, and then these are the traditional ones. You can play the genuine or actual Mbira songs, but you can also mix them up with these traditional songs that have been arranged onto the Mbira. Now, so two things. There is overlap. There is overlap between these traditional songs and the actual Mbira songs, in the sense that some of these traditional songs that have been arranged onto the Mbira fall or overlay onto actual Mbira songs. So Chaminuka and ndiMambo overlays perfectly onto Nimtimu or the Nyamaropa family of songs. And so when you play Nimtimu, then you can sing Chaminuka and ndiMambo, and then there is perfect alignment. And so in that sense, you could look at Chaminuka and ndiMambo as a genuine or actual Mbira song, yet you can also perform it without the Mbira. That's the overlap that I'm talking of. Now, Kusarima, we did that as a song to sing on Karigamombe. In other words, the Mbira part that you play when you sing Kusarima is Karigamombe. Now, Baya is also falls onto a slightly different version of Karigamombe that moves faster. That is a faster tempo, but that's where you overlay Baya. And Daizai Machinda Norwa Wondo is a song that fits perfectly on Karimgomba, and Sango Munei fits perfectly on Jengam Chairo or Nyamam Sango. So that's one point, in that when you arrange these traditional songs onto the Mbira, some of them fit perfectly onto already existing Mbira Mbira songs. Now the second point is that when you perform in a Mbira ceremony, you don't do the distinction between these traditional songs that have been arranged onto the Mbira and the genuine Mbira songs. In other words, when you are performing about war or about hunting, you can play a genuine Mbira song such as Bukatiende. So Bukatiende is wake up, guys, let's go, either to hunt or for war. Let's wake up, and you're motivating people to wake up and go hunting. And then you follow it up with Imboyangu Machena. And so in a Mbira ceremony, there is no transition or separation between these songs. When you're singing about war songs, you can sing Torauta Wangu Ndoda Kuyenda, Dzino Ruma Nyuchi. So that's a traditional song that has been arranged onto the Mbira. But immediately after that, you can play Shumba Uhuru. This is the lion. You are motivating for war. And then you go to Baya Wabaya as a victory song for war or for hunting. But there's also a genuine Mbira song, Nyamaropa, that speaks to the same issue. And so there's fluidity in the way you perform these traditional songs combined with the genuine Mbira songs. So I think that is it. The lesson is on the second category. We've got some 30 or so traditional songs, serious traditional songs appropriate for performance in a Mbira that have been arranged onto the Mbira, and we can categorize them as songs for the ancient guardians, that's one category, songs for war, that's a second category, and then songs for special hunting and water spirits. Now, to end this video, I'll do a demonstration. I'm holding a Loma Hororombira made by Garkai Tirikoti, and it is in a nice fiberglass desert with artwork, with artwork. And then the song that I'm going to play is Chaminuka and ndiMambo, and I've already indicated that Chaminuka and ndiMambo overlays nicely onto Nimtimu or other Nyamaropa family songs.